Alright, this is our free range Otago red stag trophies from our 2021 season. 9 trophies in all. All are a minimum of 39 inches long, all but 2. Most are over 40. An absolutely exceptional season on wild Otago red stag trophies. I'll just run through them quickly. This is the Hawea trophy. This was actually taken as a known second class. By second class we mean not quite up to first class standard. The smaller bay tine here and the one royal tine that just sort of crabs out instead of having a typical inner and outer royal. That said, still scores 291 as a second class. It's over 40 inches long and over 40 wide. A great piece of bone. Onto the Scotland trophy here. A beautiful 15-point stag, which actually was a 16. We have photos of him early in the roar with a whopping big back tine coming out of here like that. Unfortunately he snapped that off fighting somewhere along the line, and when we did shoot him I didn't pick it, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, even with that back tine missing on that side, still scores 311. Beautiful big tops, great lowers, great looking stag. Little kicker here off the outer royal, and 42 long on this antler, I think, had he still had that back tine, possibly 45 long. Moving on to the Pittock trophy. Classic heavy 12-point royal with these cool little kickers off the outer royals. Massive big bladed back tines, I think 19 inches. Heavy all round, 6-inch beams. Beautiful big deep royals. Heaps of class and shape about that trophy, and plenty of age too. Not sure if you can see on the camera there, but his whole skull's totally knitted up and calcified over, showing his age. Great looking head. Marco and Charlie did a good job on him. Moving on to the Mar trophy. This was the first stag we took this season. Our widest stag ever at 45 inches in width. Massive frame stag, 45 wide, 41 long. Although it certainly doesn't look overspread to the eye. Classic 6-point antler on this side. Beautiful big heavy back tines. We knew he wasn't quite as strong on his tops on this side. We did know that when we shot him, but we just couldn't pass up his frame. Awesome looking stag. Horse of an animal, massive bodied stag. Beautiful dark stained antlers, and as you can see from our tag, the first stag of the season to be shot on the 17th of March. Moving on to probably the most classical head of the season. Beautiful 14-point stag, touch under 40 long, 39 and something. Beautiful symmetrical head, really classy. Landowner tag on this one. The landowner hadn't shot himself a stag for I think 7 years, so he dipped in this year and took this beautiful head. Awesome trophy. Moving on to the Clark trophy, probably my favourite. Charlie might disagree. Classic 12. He is actually a 13 with a little extra in here, but really he's just a whopping big royal. Big trays, massive heavy beams, good royals, big heavy back tines, plenty of shape. 41 long, I think might be 40 wide. Everything you could ask for in a wild trophy. Like I say, probably my pick from the 2021 crop. Beautiful stag. And here we have the Reed trophy, again another classical looking 14. Big tops that blade out, perfect lowers, good long lowers, great shape. we'd sort of hunted the stag over the whole roar and ended up getting him with David in the last week. So yeah, great looking head. Classic 14. And moving on to a stag that we've seen a number of years in a row, and we'd named Short Royal because he had these short outer royals. Cool looking stag, heaps of shape, which I'm not sure whether you can see from the camera, but he's actually 41 wide, 40 long. Interesting sort of high trays, great lowers, massive weight up in here, real bladed. And another thing about him, awesome purling, heaviest purling out of all the trophies this season. And believe it or not, he is actually 17 points, lots of little hidden points up here on his tops. Very cool stag. And that is the Lindsay trophy. Great looking wild Otago stag, classical out and in shape. And here we have the Allen trophy, again 40 long or just over, beautiful big tops, big deep royals, nice back tines. One of the last stags to be taken, we knew he had a snap bay when we shot him. That's just part of hunting late in the roar with the fighting that goes on. And saying that, again, another great frame, beautiful 12-point stag. So yeah, that's our 2021 crop. Again, there's 9 trophies there. All of them bar 2 are over 40 long, and the 2 that aren't are 39 2/8 or 39 and 6/8. Just a very impressive line of wild free range stags that we've put a lot of work into, and a lot of work in for our clients, trying to basically take the best wild trophies that we can. Yeah, beautiful 150th anniversary season tags that we made specially for this season, celebrating 150 years since the liberation of the first animals that established the Otago red deer herd. We're still hunting the same animals 150 years on, those same classic shaped trophies. I'd like to thank everyone that helped for this season, especially Charlie, sorry, or Sarah. We also had help from Frederick Manson, Sam Bofel, Cam Stobie, Ryan Maudsley. Is that it? I think that's it. Also Bronwyn and Yeverley helping with some of the cooking. I think one night there when the bubble opened, the Tasman bubble from the COVID situation, we had 14 people in camp. So it's certainly a team effort, and look at the results. Just, I don't know, it still gets my blood boiling hunting these great wild stags. It's a real hunt, a challenge, and it brings a lot of satisfaction. Guided by Charlie. Not going to tell you how long the shot was, but a long way. Really cool looking stag. Perhaps a little bit non-typical with his short outer royal tines. Great lowers though, and awesome purling. Just an absolute brute. I think he's a cracker, absolute cracker. Such a massive frame. Great looking stag. Massive bodied animal. Yeah, when we finally caught up with him, and I didn't actually pick that he'd lost it, which was a bugger, but still a great head. He was often hard to locate. Nice 12-point royal stag. David's second free range Otago stag with us. Took a great royal stag 2 years previous, now he's got a great imperial. Taken as a second class trophy because of the weaker bay tines and really only the one pronounced Royal point with the little kickers off it.